lightning quick. And talk about the physicality. Dana Evans wrapping up Clark. Yeah, I mean, this is a foul for sure on the dribble. Trying to find some space. Goes reverse. That's 5:51 in the first.
Some people see Caitlin Clark's rise as an important step for the WNBA, which has always struggled with getting enough media attention. On the other hand, Caitlin Clark is becoming a target of hostility. Many players want to be as successful and well-known as she is, but the truth is, Caitlin is unique and one of a kind. She shines not just for her talent, but also for being herself. Because she's so good, it seems like some people are using aggressive tactics against her to try to slow her down. Even though she's one of the best players, she faces hostility from her opponents and a wave of hate that's hard to ignore. Some are clearly trying to stop her rise by using tough, physical play, and unsportsmanlike behavior. Charles Barkley praised her, saying she's done a lot for the game in recent years and that he likes how she stays focused and works hard without trash-talking others. Recently, Caitlin Clark has had enough and spoken out against the players who have been bullying her in games. She's no longer trying to stay quiet or keep cool in the face of all this negativity, and her response has been strong. Clark's journey into professional basketball hasn't been easy. Since her first game, she's faced tough hits like shoves, elbows, and body checks that aren't fair. These attacks don't seem random. They might be driven by jealousy. Since becoming famous, Clark has gotten most of the media attention. Her fans are so excited to see her play that the stands are always full, even when she's playing away from home. Team owners are making more money because her presence has increased ticket sales. Some of her friends, who used to be the best players, probably find it hard to deal with being overshadowed by a newcomer, no matter how talented she is. People are getting angrier because Clark seems to be getting all the big deals. Watching someone else take the money you think is rightfully yours is incredibly frustrating, and this feeling is making people resent her more. Some athletes, especially black ones, feel that the media and public opinion are unfairly biased. They believe Clark's fame wouldn't be the same if she were black. Other players fear being surpassed or replaced by her. Clark is often called one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and this makes others nervous because they think she'll outshine them in popularity, earnings, and lasting legacy, diminishing their own achievements. Multiple factors, possibly planned, have made things difficult for Clark in the WNBA. During her first showdown with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, tensions rose, making a fight feel inevitable. As the game neared its climax, Carter's off-ball hip check on Clark was initially called a standard foul but was later upgraded to a flagrant one because of how severe it was. At that point, Angel Reese seemed pleased about the foul on Clark, though she later said she was just supporting her teammate. Many people didn't believe Clark's explanation because she and Reese had been rivals since their college days. Despite the rough play, Clark stayed calm and made the free throw that followed, with the Fever barely winning 71-70. Clark finished the game with 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists, which is a great stat line. Reese, on the other hand, grabbed 13 rebounds. When discussing the events with Carter, Clark showed understanding and good sportsmanship, praising Carter's season and even mentioning she was a strong candidate for 6th Player of the Year. This shows how competitive professional basketball really is. However, Clark became more cautious about the constant challenges from her WNBA teammates. She decided to show off her Olympian-level skills in their most recent match. But, due to a controversial decision made by the USA women's team, Clark won't be competing in the Olympics this summer. Some believe this decision was made to curb Clark's rising popularity. But she proved why many thought excluding her was a mistake. During a key moment in the game, she ran, caught a pass, got around and Leah Boston screen, then passed the ball. After only one dribble, Clark made an incredible 30-foot shot as the ball sailed toward the basket. Clark held her follow-through with peace of mind, confident the shot was perfect. The arena erupted with cheers as the ball swished through the net. Clark's response was as lively as ever. The Indiana Fever beat the Chicago Sky 91-83, securing an important win. It was their second straight victory, marking their first back-to-back wins of the season. Without a doubt, Clark was the main reason for the win. She played the best game of her young WNBA career in every way. She got the Fever off to a great start by making her first 3 shots and scoring 7 points in the first quarter, the same amount she had scored in the entire game against the Atlanta Dream the night before. It was clear how much she wanted to beat the Chicago Sky in front of another excited crowd. Clark played with perfect accuracy inside the arc, making all 7 of her 2-point shots. She also played defense with determination, possibly her most focused performance of the season. Both the Fever and Clark herself had made a significant step forward, despite having to deal with rough play. The rookie impact was evident throughout the game. In the third quarter, Clark drove to the basket, and Angel Reese tried to block her shot but missed, hitting Clark in the head. This changed the momentum of the game. The course of the game changed dramatically after Clark hit the ground hard. Despite the tough fall, she quickly got back on her feet. This moment showed just how strong Clark was and had a big effect on Reese's game. Reese got into more foul trouble because of the rough challenge on Clark, which made her less effective in the second half, ultimately allowing the Fever to take the lead. Clark's toughness meant that Reese's rough play didn't bother her. She continued to excel on both offense and defense. As a rookie in the WNBA, Clark had faced criticism for her defense, but she took control of the Fever's offense and made big improvements there. With less than 6 minutes left in the game, Clark had to defend Chicago's top scorer. Mayberry tried to use screens set by Camilla Cardew to shake Clark, but Clark chose not to go under the screen, showing how much she had improved defensively. Instead, she fought over the screen and blocked what Mayberry thought would be an easy 3-pointer. Clark finished the game with 23 points, hitting 7 of her 11 shots from the field, including 3 3-pointers, and added 9 assists to her impressive performance. Clark finished the game with 8 rebounds and 2 block shots, nearly achieving a triple-double. After the game, one of the rookies from the Chicago Sky expressed frustration, claiming the referees favored the other team. She was upset that many fouls weren't called, saying, "I think we went up strong a lot of times and didn't get a lot of calls. There were a lot of missed calls when I watched the film again. No doubt some people have a unique whistle." However, Clark stayed focused and didn't let the controversy about officiating distract her. For her, the game was all about seizing the moment and performing well when things got tough. When thinking about a key moment at the free throw line, she said, "I need to make these 2 free throws. That's all I can think of. It's typical basketball. I'm just trying to get a block on the ball as it comes." The Indiana Fever have now won 3 of their last 4 games, showing clear progress, even though Coach Side says the team is still growing and not fully playing together yet. Clark is a crucial part of this development. She has proven she can face and overcome the challenges others present with her unwavering determination on the court. She silences her critics 1 game at a time. It's not that she dislikes pressure, it's that she doesn't let anything affect her performance. She consistently rises above challenges, maintaining her integrity and focus, even when opponents use sneaky tactics to try to beat her. No matter the obstacles, her plan remains to stay calm and focused. Clark's ability to shut down her opponents and perform so well in the league has been truly inspiring. Her toughness and skill are shaping her into the kind of player the WNBA has long admired and must now fully accept.